landed in Vietnam. It's our first time being here in person, and we so excited to explore on amazing food and local tradition.
So there is something that we are curious about too. You know, some people often say that Chinese and Vietnamese culture are really similar. Sometimes even have to say about. So we want to dig little deeper and see for ourselves how it's close or different.
That's why today we have some friends who really know their stuff about culture, and they will take us around to try some delicious dishes and have us compare the two cultures along the way. Online, we will split into two groups today. One exploring Vietnamese food, me, and one exploring Chinese food.
I will take everyone to try this. Let's go.
Right.
A few moments later.
So, can you guys tell me a bit about Vietnamese eating habits? Like, what do people usually eat, or what meals come right here?
What Vietnamese Chinese people really love making. Of course, rice manage. Everyone is together. It's how family bond. Oh, and of course, we mostly use chopsticks.
And Bond's cultures love dipping sauce. We usually go for stir-fried boiled or steamed dishes which are soups or broth rather than fried or grilled food.
A spring roll on a line and fresh dish like with soft rice paper, spring pork hot and rice noodle. They are rolled by hand and served with rich peanut sauce or tangy fish sauce. This is a popular Vietnamese dish that brings together rice noodle, crispy fried tofu, boiled pork, and fresh herb. It's a simple yet unforgettable dish.
Vietnamese dishes may look colorful and rich, but when you actually taste them, the flavor feels light and balanced. What makes Vietnamese food special is the way they mix all of the spices to create a perfect harmony.
Exactly, Vietnamese people really care about the palate, not focusing on too much one single flavor. Even the ways we arrange the dishes, it's keeping about all the things just enough, not too much or not too little.
For Chinese people, food presentations often show abundance and wholeness. That's why when they serve many dishes like chicken or duck, they usually serve the whole bird on the plate.
Sichuan hot dog is a famous spicy dish from China. The broth is cooked with chili, pepper, and herbs, creating a bold, aromatic flavor. Dinner is cooked mixed tofu and vegetables right at the table for a 1% meal.
And what about the flavor? What kind of flavor do Chinese people prefer?
Chinese cuisine uses a lot of spices, but the strongest part are definitely oil and chili. But when you go to China, you definitely find at least one dish that's spicy, and also they usually highlight the main flavor that really stands out.
I think that Chinese people really eat raw vegetable. They prefer cooked one, stir fry or boil. They believe that cooked food keep healthy.
In Vietnam, when eating phở or hủ tiếu, there's always a blend of fresh herbs or vegetables on the side to balance the richness of the flavor and prevent it from being too much heavy.
Generally, Vietnamese and Chinese dining habits and etiquette is the same, but preferences of taste is different.
Hey, we're found everyone again.
Let's continue to explore the culture of our two countries. What's next?
About festival, it's so many similarities, you know.
Here, Vietnam and China have wide film festivals, and it's really hard to spot the difference without experiencing them directly. Most festivals have long-standing origins linked to agriculture and lunar calendar.
However, the way they are organized and the meanings has quite different. For example, the Lunar New Year is major holidays in both countries. Vietnam has the traditions of making bánh chưng Tết or erecting the cây nêu. In China, they refer to fireworks or red couplets.
And looking deeper into the meaning, for Vietnamese people, Tết Nguyên Đán is an occasion for reunion and spending time fully with the family. So they often have the habit of celebrating the New Year's Eve at home. But for Chinese people, this occasion is more like about celebrating the New Year and wishing for good luck. So they often gather to eat or watch fireworks outside.
So what about the Mid-Autumn Festival? It seems both Vietnam and China have the Mid-Autumn Festival, right?
That's right, both Vietnamese and Chinese people consider it a time to eat mooncakes and admire the moon together. But in Vietnam, the Mid-Autumn Festival is also called the Children's Festival. It's a time for children to carry lanterns and watch lion dances. But however, in China, it's a full moon festival for adults and also a time for a family reunion.
Can we say that the meaning of the Mid-Autumn Festival is quite similar to the Lunar New Year Festival for Vietnam?
Oh!
Also, Vietnam has many other holidays, mostly to commemorate national heroes, and they are usually held at temples or pagodas. In contrast, Chinese holidays focus on deities, mythological features, and ancestors, and they are often organized on a grand scale.
Because Vietnam had to go through 1,000 years of northern domination, and it was deeply influenced by Chinese culture. As a result, having similarity is inevitable. We cannot say these two cultures are the same or even at one, because each country has its own unique identity that deserves respect.
So after having direct experience and gaining knowledge from everyone, had anyone draw a message for themselves? That's it to respect the culture of any nation. Every culture is formed through accumulation of thousands of generations. So whether there are similarities or not, each of these cultures is shown the unique voice of an entire people.
Bye.
Anh nói nha.
Bye bye.